Tales of Epithumia by Brad Elias. Book 3, Gigantomachy. Chapter 24, Magic Hunt. Oh, can we say that? Oh, it's Hermes. We are exploring the wild women of Lesbos today in Our Wanton Wanderer. Artemis is the gay daughter of Zeus with the same violent drive as Apollo, her twin brother. She never had close male friends. If they got close, disaster usually happened. Remember the hunter she turned into prey? Her transphysical power was all about the wild forest. She had an entourage of independent ladies and a special magic crossbow or belly bow called the Gastrophetes, designed with help from her blacksmith half-brother Hephaestus. This was just one of many devices designed for the female anatomy, for field and home and bedroom. Her muscular maidens called themselves Amazons. They would not think to damage their perfect breasts to use the standard bow and arrow as some had suggested. Just don't get pregnant, it's a bear.
We are the ladies of the magic hunt. Bow and arrow are our cunning stunt. No need for men that blunt ingredient. We are the ladies of the magic hunt. We are the ladies of the magic hunt. The undergrowth is sweet and moist. Begin exploring there. We start as soft as whispering. Do not disturb a hair. Suspense while we prepare. Gotta find the vehicle for the magic hunt. Now journey down the gentle slopes to find the spring below. We dip a tongue or finger in to judge the ebb and flow. Perhaps a little low. Gotta find the vehicle for the magic hunt. My petal parting partner, don't be fake, color intense. Just tickle in the dinku. Wait until your prey relents. Yields up their last defense. Gotta find the vehicle for the magic hunt. Then with a sudden passion, it is time for our attack. The legs spread wide, surrender, lying helpless on their back, like some delicious snack. Gotta find the vehicle for the magic hunt. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Now girl, just keep it going. Hannah, keep it going. Gonna pop, gonna pop. So good to that last drop. Gotta find the vehicle. We are the ladies of the magic hunt. Bow and arrow are our cunning stunt. Our linguists make all the girlies grunt. We are the ladies of the magic hunt. We are the ladies of the magic hunt.
I don't think the lovely ladies of Lesbos expected the next big O they encountered in their lives. Orion, son of Poseidon and one of the ocean nymphs, Amphitrite, was so huge he used his dick for a belt. His balls were so large he was able to use them as flotation devices. Yeah, this is all we can show. He's already climbed Mount Cylene and pestered by Mother Maya and the other Pleiades sisters. Using the example of Asteria, the seven were able to transform into celestial beings and escape. They flew to the part of the sky that was being organized into sign houses, 12 stable constellations, due to the faithful efforts of Atlas. The 7 starry sisters sat on the shoulders of the virile Taurus, the bull. I still call my mom every night. Orion gets bored with the mainland and uses his scrotum raft to paddle to Lesbos, where he tried to join the Artemis party.
I've seen ladies might desire some manly company. You say you all are virgins and have waited here for me. Yeah, not too sentimental and really never gentle, but I'll make you in and howl. It's so satisfying when Orion is on the ground. My father is Poseidon, the terror of the seas, and even Ares knows there's no one crueler than me. I can overpower, kill thousands in an hour. Each Diffusion follow. There ain't no denying when Orion is on the prowl. I'm the bigger that you've been waiting for. I put the other man to shame. How could you ask for more? Yeah, I'm the bigger that you've been waiting for. I put the other man to shame. How could you ask for more? Big O. Oh, 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 oh. I desire destruction, and death is what I need. I love to watch my arrows fly and make some creatures bleed. The pain I cause is glorious, my fury is notorious, as I slowly disempower. It's so gratifying when Orion is on the ground. You say the hunter's sport, I say it's dominance. If you don't give me what I want, the killing will commence. The window's getting narrow, and soon nightfall with arrow will commit murder most foul. There'll be so much darkness when Orion is on the ground. Oh, one more try, here we go. 'Cause I'm the bigger that you've been waiting for. I put the other man to shame. How could you ask for more?
Orion said that if they did not pleasure him, he would kill all the biological life in Epithumia. Artemis told Zeus that Orion was going to wipe out Gaia's fabulous diversity, but Zeus just laughed and said he would just make some more. So Artemis went to Gaia. Our mother's solution was to call from the ground a giant scorpion that stung Orion, paralyzing him. But Artemis needed to dispose of the body. She went back to Zeus saying when Orion woke up, he would still want to have sex with all the virgins. This finally made Zeus so furious that he was going to make another lightning bolt crater out of the stunned brute. But Metis and Hera pleaded leniency, so Zeus threw him into the sky to become a constellation. The 7 sisters would be just out of reach, and the scorpion would be in perpetual pursuit. But Zeus gave him Sirius, the dog, as a companion. And Elias of the dawn would pleasure him once a year when Orion's belt pierces the crack of dawn. Lost in the drama, The mother of Orion, Amphitrite, mourns the loss of her unwanted, uncontrollable child.
Haven't I the words which will explain to anyone how a mother fails to teach compassion to her son? With some it can't be done. Haven't I the right to seek forgiveness for this mess? How was I the last to see his total helplessness? I feel bad for Artemis. A mother's love is not enough to make a diamond from the rough. Oh, I would show my gentle love, but it needed to be tough. A mother's love is not enough when you start out with too much stuff. So now I see, perhaps it's me who's not enough. Haven't I the choice to start my path over again? And will new results be just the same as it was then? Not a death, not a life, but suspended from heaven. A mother's love is not enough when all your love has been rebuffed. So now you see, it's always me who's not enough.
Poor Amphitrite. Artemis had wanted Orion dead, so wondered if Apollo was right about Zeus being too weak to lead. She moved her lesbian clan and slave giant Gradion to Sparta, a place so violent they didn't need city walls. Apollo and Delphi had formed the Amphictyonic League with 11 other local temples run by those pirate priests using superstition and intimidation. Artemis knew Sparta needed that kind of disciplined control. She had Apollo's oracle compose the Great Retra as a constitution in song and gave it to Sparta.
Build a shrine to Zeus and Athena. Divide the people into tribes and clans. Set a council of 30 elders with 2 kings to share command. Hold assemblies by the rivers where you pass and repeal the plans. So the people have the power, this great ritual of our land.
In Sparta, there was only a fraction of the art or architecture or philosophy of Athens. They sung the law because they didn't like writing things down. Artemis didn't want Logos eggheads running the city, so started Eunomia, the good order, with severe justice run by the military elite. She also knew that leaving critical decisions to emotions, to thumos, was a big mistake. For Artemis, only that perfect disciplined body rules. All Spartan citizens were trained to be in the army and could vote on laws created by the 2 kings with the aristocracy. But the local workers had no political voice, and neighboring cities had all been enslaved. Their cute name for a slave was Helot. Citizen women had independence and influence, but no Lagos. If you weren't a perfect specimen, you may not be allowed to breed. And if you dare to have an inferior child, some say your kid might be thrown in the trash pit. Most recently, Artemis concocted a scheme with Apollo so that the Oracle of Delphi told Sparta to go take over Athens unless Athena joined their cause to overthrow Zeus.
Take this navy down to Athens.
Athens.
Athena was fed up with her democracy experiment and joined the twins in their plot against their father. Apollo's religion had won the hearts, Athena's reason had won the minds, and the discipline of Artemis had now won the body. War was inevitable.